Yeah, so my key points, I was talking about the impact from startups on ports. Because what we see is that startups will play a vital role in innovation for ports. And at the same time, many corporates in the port doesn't even know what a startup is and how they can work with them. Actually, it was very nice to see today. I asked the audience to raise hands who is working currently with a startup. And guess what? Only one raised his hand. So that exactly showed my point that startups are a vital element for innovation these days and in the future to get to a sustainable and growing economy in the port. But at the same time, there's a lack of knowledge, experience, how to get to startups. And I told them, first of all, we through the Port Excel platform, we have a startup accelerator, startup program that we bring startups and the existing market together. And secondly, I showed them some examples of what kind of technologies and business models we see that might be relevant for them. You know, it seems very easy, the business case is sometimes easy on paper, but to really implement it in your operational process, that's pretty difficult. And most of these companies face high risks. Because if something goes wrong, then the impact is big. So I think there is some element that it's difficult to implement innovation in your running operations. And a second point is, I think these are people that are used to certain processes. It is so much different than for instance, high-tech companies that are used on doing R&D and innovation. Nothing of that is in their DNA in port-related companies. So I think there are certain arguments why it's difficult to implement innovation. What's interesting to see is that when we put them together in Port Excel platform, so to say, physically, then there's a sort of a peer pressure that they see, hey, my competitor or supplier or partner, they're applying innovation. Maybe they get more successful than I will. Let's also look at it. So there's also something in not staying in your own company, because then it's easy. Then you can always say, I'm so good. But if you look outside, then you finally see what's really happening outside, not only from what new technologies are, but also what the world around you is doing, other companies, etc. So it's really sort of a positive spiral that I think that will help the whole sector.